everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, batting tensions, Johnson. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, the Cobra, Peters.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight, touch gloves, and let's come out boxing.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway.
During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. A good block. Very nice defensive guard there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now.
No holding. Come on, punch it out.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is, because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight, where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
Parries that punch intended for the head.
Keep moving around the ring.
Blocks that belt line well. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Another flush shot lands upstairs. Well-placed counter punch by Johnson. Johnson's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
And another one lands.
In and out, in and out.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Now that's some fine work right there by Peters. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Johnson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Good block by Peters. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. A nice block by Johnson. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Nice block. A little defense turns to offense by Peters. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Wow! Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. Good block. That's a good block by Peters. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Keeping his hands up, getting away of his opponent's effort. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. He scored well after being hit himself. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Blocks that belt line well. Able to dismiss that body shot. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Johnson's nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you can steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination. Johnson's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting their hands follow.
Solid counterpunch by Johnson.
Keep moving. Keep those hands up. Jab, jab. Use the jab.
Good block by Johnson. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Landing 2 jabs by Johnson. Good combination punching by Johnson. Good defense, just covering up down low. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And another right hand comes in. Ten seconds to go in this round. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Johnson's will have to hope his corner knows how to handle a cut. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Oh, and a 2-punch combo by Peters. Johnson's is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight.
Stay away from the inside. Keep working the jab.
Good defensive skill with the block by the Cobra. Johnson's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Peters. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of fifth gear. Nobody's slowing down. Oh, and there you go. Down he goes. uppercut did the damage. Gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Good scoring counterpunch by Johnson. The twists and turns and a non-stop battle. It continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. And a smart counterpunch by Johnson. Teddy's having a field day. He's peppering him with shots from the outside.
Well, when did we all of a sudden show up at a bull ring? Because I'm watching a matador right now control that bull and not letting that bull get near where he can gore him.
Very clean offense from defense by Peters. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Now that's some fine work right there by Peters. Landing 2 jabs by Johnson. And another shot comes in. Johnson sticking to his game plan, regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, and one threat you could compliment him for it, Joe. You could say he understands who he is. He understands his identity. He's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
Johnson's banged by a left hand. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Peters. Peters is putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Gets rid of that effort. Nice block by Peters. Nothing there on the punch by Johnson. Johnson's probably wondering what went wrong here. One simple knockdown, and his entire disposition has changed.
You know, it's funny you use that word disposition because that's what it's connected to right now. It's not so physical. It's more mental. He remembers the physical pain, but his personality is the personality anyway of a guy who's a little careful. Now he's like a recluse. You know, he's like a hermit. He's in a cave.
Targeted counterpunch by Johnson. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Able to cover up that gut. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Now he's trying to create an opportunity here as he backs him up against the ropes.
Punch and move, punch and move.
A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Johnson. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing, and we're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. Halfway through this round here. Good block there by Johnson. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Peters. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Good block by Johnson. Oh, Peters is hit by a right hand. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Defense, more defense.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Good defensive skill with the block by Bad Intentions. Now he's backing his man up against the ropes. Combination to the head. Johnson's able to avoid that punch. Blocks that belt line well. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Nice block by Johnson. And a well-placed counter by Peters. Oh, and a two-punch combo by Peters. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Good scoring counter punch by Johnson. Oh boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Blocks that punch. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Johnson. Listen, he's still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he can score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Good block there by Peters. Protecting his head well with his guard. And a smart counterpunch by Johnson. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Oh, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Nice block by the Cobra. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision. Where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Well-placed counter punch by Johnson.
Keep your head.
Nice two-punch combo by Johnson. Able to dismiss that body shot. Parries that punch away. And a sharp counter punch by Johnson. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Johnson's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
Stay away from the inside.
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Nice block by Peters. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Able to dismiss that body shot. Very clean offense from defense by Peters. Well-placed counter punch by Johnson. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Good block there by Johnson. There it is! Johnson's almost out of it there. He was stumped. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Some way he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Nice block by Johnson. What an excellent two-punch combo by Johnson. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
And he needs to be before any more time goes by.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Peters. Peters has chosen a path here where he will not stand toe-to-toe opposite his opponent. He's using some very good movement here against him.
Yeah, he is. He's using those feet. He's using those wheels real well. But the key here is where to use them. He has to make sure that he breaks it off to the side every once in a while, not straight back. Otherwise, he'll get timed.
He returns fire with a left hand. Good job with another left hand. Targeted counter punch by Peters. And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything, and then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Johnson's going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in your mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
Sharp counter punch by Peters. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good defensive skill with the block by Johnson. On the mark, the counter punch by Peters. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Well, that wraps it up. Now, let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision.
Go to the judges' scorecards. All three judges score the fights. A unanimous decision. Your winner, the Cobra, Peters.
Peters is your winner by unanimous decision, Teddy.
Well, the question from the beginning was, could he get inside and make it his kind of fight? He did.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.